I used to think love and hate were two sides of the same coin. Now I know they're a tangled knot, and revenge is the only thing sharp enough to cut it. It all started with him. Let's call him Alex. Alex wasn't just my boyfriend. He was my entire world. We met in college, and it was that sickeningly sweet, can't eat, can't sleep kind of love. We built a life together. A little apartment filled with mismatched furniture and big dreams. I loved him with a fierceness that scared even me, and I thought he loved me too. Then came the day my world shattered. I came home early from a work trip, excited to surprise him. But I was the one who got the surprise. The sound of laughter from our bedroom. A laugh that wasn't mine. I stood frozen in the hallway, my suitcase handle digging into my palm. The woman with him, my best friend. My sister in all but blood. The one who'd held my hand through every crisis. In that single moment, love didn't just die. It curdled. It twisted into a venomous, all-consuming hatred that burned hotter than any love I'd ever felt. They hadn't just broken my heart. They had annihilated my trust in everything. For months, I was a ghost. Then slowly, the grief solidified into a cold, hard purpose. Revenge. It was the only thing that made sense. But I knew a screaming match or a dramatic confrontation was too easy. It wouldn't be enough. They had to feel the same slow, soul-crushing betrayal I had. So I played the long game. I pretended to forgive them. It was the hardest thing I've ever done, smiling through gritted teeth as they spewed their pathetic excuses. I watched them build their new life on the ruins of mine, all while I was secretly planting seeds of their destruction. I started small, anonymous tips to her boss about missed deadlines, which were actually projects I'd subtly sabotaged. I used my knowledge of his insecurities, leaving comments on his social media from fake profiles that hit him right where it hurt. I became a puppeteer, pulling strings they couldn't even see. The final act was my masterpiece. I knew they were trying to buy a house, their dream home. I used my access, my knowledge of their finances, things I only knew because I had once loved them, and orchestrated a scenario where their loan was denied at the last possible second. I made sure the reason cited was a high-risk financial partner, planting just enough doubt about his stability and her spending habits. The night they lost the house, I was sitting across the street in my car. I watched through the window as the argument started. The shouting, the accusations, the finger-pointing. It was exactly as I had pictured. I had taken their dream and turned it into a nightmare, using the very foundations of their own deceit. As I drove away, I didn't feel the triumph I expected. Just emptiness. I had my revenge. I had made them hate each other. But in the process, the hatred had consumed me too. It turns out, when you spend that long staring into the abyss, it stares back. And all you're left with is the ashes of a fire you started, wondering if you burned down your own soul in the process.